record, and we are live. What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the energy. We are definitely well on our way to the end of the week, and we are back at it again, trying to see if we can run it up. I was happy to see that some of you guys are from my home state of Florida. I was raised in South Florida, Delray Beach, Florida, to be specific. But I've done my fair share in a few states in the U.S. on the East Coast and the Midwest, right? Dallas, Texas, to be exact. I spent about 2 months just strictly trading and focusing on my skill set in late 2019. Then I found out how cold Texas can actually get. And I was real shocked because I thought you guys were supposed to be a warm state. I woke up one fateful day and it was like 13 degrees. I was like, there's no coat. Is there any Burlington coat factories out here? And quite honestly, I was not expecting Dallas to get this cold. I went in Dallas in August of 2019 as well, and it was like 107 degrees. So I knew not to come back between August or December. So that's why I have not been there ever since, and I'm just waiting for better days. Better days. So South Florida has always got my heart. In fact, I'm going to be down there in Miami for the Auvoria Prime event. I was really looking forward to seeing some of you guys, but it seems like y'all are just not planning on coming and still scared of COVID. I get it. But a lot of us go to work and a lot of us go to the stores. So I don't know, I don't know. All right, so it is 2:10. Let's see, which one of you guys were here last night? What were some of the things that you learned from the session besides the 1,500 pips that we caught? Let's see what you guys have learned on the last session. And shout out to Nate and Jackie. Their session were each very, very interesting, and I had some fun watching Nate catching a bag. Now I understand why his Instagram name is Nate Got the Bag. You know, the boy is really fire. And the energy that we're putting out, guys, I'm just so happy to see that you guys are learning, applying the knowledge, and it shows. So I was giving y'all some time to answer. I see liquidity pockets, liquidity central banks. Ooh, I'm tripping on my words here. Order block and liquidity. Learning patience. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now here's a man who's really understanding the notion of things. Yeah, you guys are spot on. You guys are spot on. Congratulations, you were taking notes. You grabbed your pen and paper and you didn't just catch pips, you were definitely taking in the information. We got 47 participants. I guess later on we'll just see if anybody is hopping on. All right. There's always the tardy guys, and that's fine. So let's talk about what happened earlier in New York, right? So let's actually jump back into the naked charts. You guys know I love to break things down on the naked charts. So I'm going to start with like the 1 hour time frame. And we're going to talk about what happened here. Let's go ahead and close this out. All right. So let's start out with US30. Price came from this area on the 21st. You see the order block, the up candle, and the down move that brought everything to the downside. and we saw price retrace, dropped, and a huge reaction on Monday had everybody thinking, man, these market makers don't play around. 1,000 points, right? 1,000 points. So what ended up happening next is price broke the structure, but let's be honest, there was a liquidity pocket right here. Let me see if I can find y'all a good entry to get in, because I can't be catching all these pips by myself. So currently I'm taking a counter trade buy, as you guys can see. Altogether, I'm up 4,500 pips, but if we're being honest, each trade is about 1,300, 1,400, which is why it says 4,380 something, okay? But if you guys are looking to take this counter trade buy, it is not an unsafe condition, but just so you know, if there's any retracement, you gotta be able to hold on to that. You gotta be able to thug it out. All right. So I'm definitely looking forward to see price push back because of all this selling that was happening in the prior hours. So what I saw was that price kind of broke small structure up here, pulled back, and I'm expecting a bit more of a buy, at least to take out liquidity from here. Let me, let me zoom in for those of us who want to see better, okay? I know some of y'all like, oh, thank you, Jesus. I can see that. All right, so that's why I'm taking the counter trade buy. Boom, we got a bag indication, which reinforces the buy. What time frame am I in? I don't even know. 5 minute. Okay, I'm on the 5 minute. Reason why I'm on the 5 minute is because I'm just trying to monitor how things are pushing from here. Even though I do see this red zone that's in the way, I'm on a very small time frame. So I'm not really focusing too much, because what really got me sold, I guess I should say what really got me bought, is price came from this order block from yesterday. And it bounced off of it, right? Strategy one. You know I love me some strategy one. And since price was selling all in Asia, I decided it'd be a good thing to get in this buy. So if you're in this buy right now, we should be good. We should be good. We take advantage of the counter trade buy. It's a very simple trade, basically trading towards the retracement. And my target is right above this area right here. Okay, just wanted to kind of point this out right now, just so we don't get distracted. Welcome everybody who's getting in right now. We are 54 participants, kind of halfway into our usual 100 participants in New York. That's understandable. I know some people are sleeping. And someone says, what time frames did you take the buys for? Almost as if I knew, right? I took the buys from an M15 because that's how clearly I saw that price was bouncing off of this demand zone. And since price was selling in the Asia session, I thought, yeah, if price bounces off here, I'm taking the buy. So I took the buy. Okay. Simple as that. Now, I know that a lot of you guys are struggling trying to figure out what time frame do I use to get in and why. And there's so many time frames and so many cycles happening on each time frame. Whew. First of all, that was a mouthful. Second of all, I need you guys to breathe. We don't talk about this enough. When your brain is speeding at like 5,000 miles per hour trying to make a decision, how many of you guys suffer from anxiety? I'll raise both hands. Trading will bring out some crazy anxiety that you didn't know you had, or you knew you had, but you didn't know it was that bad. Right? So I like to make things very simple for myself. And I like to just keep it real, just like classic, once I understand why I'm in certain trades. Okay. So my favorite types of time frames to get in trades are like the 15-minute and the 5-minute. Now, if I go to the 1-minute, it's just to see like really small details into the last moments of what price is trying to do. The reason why is order blocks on the 1-minute are not as significant as the order blocks on the higher time frames. And please take notes, guys. Do you think the market makers are trading money on the 1-minute time frame? No, no, they're not. Okay. The market makers are putting their money in creating flow of liquidity and price action from huge time frames. And those banks are getting in during those areas. So when you go down to the 1-minute, it is just a minor structure happening before the reversal. So the feed of information I'm getting on the 1-minute is just to solidify how early I want to get in my entries based off of certain behaviors that we've been talking about. For instance, I know you guys just noticed that I pulled out this trend line, this horizontal trend line right here. And I know most of you guys already know why I drew it. So let me quiz y'all real quick. Why did I draw that trend line right here? What am I emphasizing? What did I just see? And what just occurred right here? Right before price bounced and made that last effort to reverse off of the 1-minute order block or off of this demand zone in green right here. Harry, okay, Harry. Okay, Marco. All right, Daniela. Yeah. So the answer, the number one answer, well, the number two answer is definitely the order block, but the number one answer was the liquidity pocket. I love when the market just like Superman or an F-16 fighter jet just takes off at Mach 2. It's boom, sonic boom, right? So yes, the answer is the liquidity pocket. I told you guys yesterday, and I will continue saying it. When price is ready to make a buy or a sell, when they're reaching the demand zone or a supply zone, you tend to see them make this one last effort to go to the bottom. First of all, to induce sellers, that's one. And two, they are sweeping and grabbing their own orders from here so they could switch it up. That's why you see a down candle and an up move, and they're out of there. So they're always sweeping liquidity also because somebody probably had their buy orders here. They're well into profit. Price breaks structure. And then what happens? As the retracement is happening, you're thinking they're going to stop right here. And then they dip, have you confused whether the market is going to be selling or whatever. But really, what's happening is price is sweeping liquidity and reversing, okay? And you can see this clear pocket right under there. And once they do that, guys, I will continue saying it to build your confidence. Once I see that, if I get into a sniper entry, my stop loss is going to be right here. And I'm going to say at least at a 90% chance that they are not coming back below right here. So then I get confident and I might even add an order or a position, because once price finishes doing the crime, they're going to do the time and they're going to reverse and start heading into the opposite direction, looking for the next area of liquidity. And for those of you guys who are, finally tuning into my sessions, Liquidity is where the money resides, where the money resides, where the money resides. And it manifests in these, uh, it manifests in stop losses that are resting right above and pending orders. All right. So just like here earlier into New York, we saw price got to this area. We bounced off of it, right? All this time, people who had their positions are what? Putting stop loss here, putting stop loss here, putting stop loss here. So why do you think price goes, pew, the algorithm goes right above to take out these orders? And then they started buying, 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 buying. When they made it here, they failed to create a higher high. And they bounced off of the zone, retraced, but you know there was FOMC. So when price pretended to push up here, I didn't budge. In fact, I called it. How many of you guys peeped when I called this schematic before it happened? All right, you get a cookie. So, but you guys can see this is right here. You can see the pocket of liquidity right there. They pushed, failed to break, and that's where my entry was. All right. So how many of you guys took this trade earlier? And someone says if this general, non-specific. No, the market makers are the same type of people, the same style, and you will see it in different pairs, and I will show you. All right. In fact, I got a channel that is dedicated towards this move. In fact, hold on, let me show you. All right. In this channel, you will see many times NZD USD, right? Yesterday, price created this failed lower low right here, start buying, and then they sweep. And typically the behavior that's more accurate is when they're bouncing off of the demand and have left this little pocket just to sweep stop losses and then the reversal. All right, boom, here it is again. This was US30, kept this pocket, went down to grab liquidity. As soon as it made it to demand, rejected. And then we were on our way. This was gold. You guys see it? Pocket, take off. Higher high, boom, higher low. Created that pocket, boom. Sniper entry, take off. Nice. And you, one more time. Gold. US30. Probably gold. US30. GU. Now, let's show this example. Oh my goodness. Let's take a quick commercial break and see who's in this buy. Who is in this US30 buy right now? Because we are I'm 5,000. Let me just say that. I'm about almost 6,000 pips. I did see it. All right, cool. Yes, 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 yes. Taking a quick commercial break. You missed it, that's fine. Don't beat yourself up, okay? We're learning. These things happen over and over and over and over and over and over. Okay? Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. What time is it? 2:27. 2:27, huh? All right, I think I'm going to start closing my trades on my live account. And I'm going to start closing some positions on this level. Give me a second, guys. Just trying to make sure. Earlier once, 825, I'll close that one. And I'll let the other one rock. Yeah, I'll let the other one rock. Cool. We'll keep it like that. Okay. Could you do a live setup using the liquidity pocket? Well, if I see it, I'll show it to you. It just happened here, right there, and it reversed. Okay. I can't do anything that's not happening at the moment, at the present moment. All right, so let's go back into trading view right here real quick. So here it is. This is a demand zone. Remember, you will notice it more clearly into a zone of demand or supply. But before they really went down here, we saw price came from this area and at around 11, 10, 11 p.m., not too long ago. And they started buying, retraced. You all know this as a higher low, right? Higher high. But what you don't know is, or what you didn't think was possible was when you see price tanking like this, your emotions start running. And then as soon as you take the sell, I know I'm speaking to the crowd right now. I know somebody is like, yes, that is me. He knows this is me, right? Creates this pocket. Like what? Huh? Accident? I think not. I think not. And that's what happened at 150 today. 150 a.m. Boom, price ran. As I said, it happened earlier today. I'll show you again. Somebody's probably like, is this? Yes, this is it too. This is it, right? Look at this retracement that ran the market down right here. Believe it or not, this is an order block as well. On the 15-minute, it might look better. Let's check and see if we can find it somewhere where it looks a lot more significant. Okay, so this area right here was a retrace. Let's just call it a retracement that brought the market down. Okay, so I love to see price retrace, but go just a tad bit higher than that retracement. And if they're having trouble breaking above, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the zone of interest that I'm going to be looking to take the sell. Because at that point, it's like a chokehold. There's nowhere else this market can go, to my knowledge. And if it does go, then I'm not going to risk too much. Does that make sense? And those are typically one of my secrets for sniper entry, with little to no risk. And most times, they're not even coming after these stop losses, because they've already done that damage here. Because most retail traders thought this was the retracement. So when price starts buying, you're like, oh no, this is a buy. And then, oh no, this was a sell. And then there goes that feeling of remorse. I knew it. Oh my gosh, I suck. I'm a loser. And I will also say this, guys, keep this slogan at all times. I am a winner. Losses don't define me. Keep that affirmation, write it somewhere. That is another slogan that I stand very firmly about, because this slogan was something I kept hearing in my head, motivating me, pushing me. I call it a spiritual intervention, because I was deep in depression after I had blown a major account, and I just wanted to stay in bed. I did not want to get up, none of that, right? So, and then I started hearing his voice, and that's kind of like a little side story how I created my brand to empower traders everywhere and people who continue and refuse to quit, keep failing forward. All right, so let me close that bracket real quick. Don't want to get caught in a tangent. Okay, so we're still talking about the liquidity pockets. And we can see these are typically areas where price will create this false retracement, and you thinking this is the end, and then hold up, wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished. You know the rest of the lyrics. If not, bless your heart. Okay, so don't even worry about it if you don't. All right, guys. So this is what happened, but does it happen on US30? No, not just US30. This is how market makers create liquidity. So they create these little pockets. And then they start doing this tough talk, pretending like they're going to be buying. Really, it's just a false inducement to create buyer sentiment. They do it on gold. Let's find one. Let's find one. Right? I want to find one that is very clear. Oh, here's a small one. You see that price retraced here, and then they went slightly above it, reacted, retraced. That's a sell right there. Stop loss above the previous high. Trust me, it works. JB asked me a wonderful question, and the answer to that is yes. Pockets of liquidity are the equal highs and equal lows that the market makers do come back to take out. That is correct. All right. Congratulations on that. I see you know smart money. You're a smart man. Okay. So someone asked, would there be a liquidity pocket on GR30? Let's check. You guys are still running in profit, aren't you? Spoiled pip addicts, man. Spoiled pip addicts. Ugh, 1,700 pips I'm running. All right, so someone asked for GR30. Where's GR30? Do I have it here? Might have to. Oh, there it is. Let's do this. All right. Yeah, right there. That'd be it right there, boy. That's it. Yep. Definitely that would be it right there. Right? Because if price is rejecting after they do this and they start to buy, believe them. If somebody keeps telling you that this is who they are, believe them. they they for sure run this play a lot, guys. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Okay. Now, side note, you guys see what I see? What's this? There's a whole gap. This whole gap right here. Dang. So could this mean, getting in the buy? I'm holding on to this buy, guys. I don't care how long it takes. I'm gonna put my stop loss right below. I'm gonna put my stop loss right below. Had to amplify my voice real quick. I don't want to put my smooth midnight voice to keep you guys from staying awake. So we got a bag entry right here. This is the M5. And again, this is a beautiful bounce. This is a beautiful bounce. There might be some drawdown, but ultimately, it seems like price is definitely going to be buying up a little higher. And it's only 2:37 in the morning, so I can see this thing continuing to the upside, especially since we got this whole gap. What's up with that? I guess that's when price was running earlier, and there was just no orders right here. Price just skipped and just jumped to the downside. That's amazing. So anyway, here are some examples where this happened earlier today. And let me go ahead and show you. In between these zones right there, there it was. But of course, it looks a little unclear, but trust me, that would be it as well. Use green, right? Boom, right there. Someone's gonna ask, does this happen on multiple time frames? Yes. And when they do happen on higher time frames like the 1 hour, even better. Because once price sweeps the liquidity, you identify that this is what they're doing. They're failing to break and go and make a higher high. So guess what? Not only are they're gonna fall now, not only are they gonna fall, but they're gonna be looking for whatever support that was there. Right? They're gonna be selling off whatever support that was there. That's the next target. That's the next area of liquidity that they will be searching for. That's what the algorithm does. That's what this market is all about. And that's G. Let me show you GJ. Am I boring you so far, or are you amazed? Are you not entertained? Can someone show me where it's at before I draw it out? Go ahead and write it on the chat. Where do you see that pocket of liquidity that they formed before they went slightly above and then reverse right back down? Can you guys show that to me? Someone guessed it. We are entertained, Gladiator. I appreciate that. I like when people catch my drift. So you guys don't see it yet, huh? Do I have to be like Dora? Do you guys see the equal highs? Blink, blink. There it is, right here. Right here, guys. So that's where it was. And when I see that, guys, and yo, they pay me a lot of money to explain this one setup. That is one of my high quality setups that every time I see it, I smile like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. And I go, excellent. Because I know, first and foremost, RIP to the previous early sellers or whatever, people that had their penny orders right here, right? Because once they do that, step one, they take out liquidity. Okay, this was a crime scene, and now they are reversing. I'm trying my best to get in at the reversal, but you got to be careful. You can't just jump into any kind of setup. Wait till Airo shows you maybe like a resistance, because this works best during times of supply or demand, right? They just create one more attempt at releasing their positions, the market makers, and then sniper entry, baby. We are targeting lows. We are targeting these lows, and it works every time. It's one of my high quality trade setups. And I'll be honest with you, if I knew about this, it would save me a lot of blown accounts back in the day. So I'm gonna be real honest with you. If you're not paying attention to this setup right here, I don't know what to tell you, because a lot of gurus on social media and stuff like that, they're not even teaching you the right things. And side note, until you have specific setups that work for you, You will never be profitable in this market because you will settle for less every time. I will repeat, if you don't have specific setups that you can recognize day in and day out, that you can bag on and gain confidence and back test, and whenever you see the market move, you move just like that, you're not going to be consistently profitable, because in a market where you are expected to lose and you will catch losses, you need to come back on profitable scenarios. You will make your losses back on high quality setups. It's not just about strategy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 13, 15, 69. It's about knowing yourself on the charts. You have to have standards and posture. You have to know that this is my setup. And if I don't see these setups, then there's nothing for me. I'm not going to force it. It gives you clarity and it helps with anxiety. Remember, I asked, how many of you guys suffer from anxiety, right? I do. I don't like to feel overwhelmed. So I had to narrow it down to what my favorite and most accurate setups are. And then I just kept on back testing, back testing, back testing, back testing. What my boy Jason Stu calls reps, right? Just starting to do a lot of reps. And, you know, I've been looking for a whole bunch of setups in the market. And at the end of the day, it's not about that. All right. So someone's asking, what's the stop loss on GR30? I'm thinking right below this area should be a safe one, which is like 15,118. As this market just keeps pushing, hopefully they start going into these areas of a gap. Not calling this an intraday play. I'm going to let it just push. All right. So I'll be waking up to see what happens in like New York around 8 a.m. before the 9:30 opening bell happens. Yeah. But, you know, if your goal for tonight is 100, you can close. If your goal is 200, once it gets there, you can close. It seems like the push is going to continue, especially since Airo is showing Q. Whoever's been teaching you, keep that up. Elvid, it was a pleasure. See you next time. All right. So, yeah, I definitely expect price to continue pushing up. Just our luck, the market has been pretty smooth. Why don't you have a gap? I don't know. The broker is KOT that I have. Sometimes I'm very grateful to see certain gaps. Not every broker is going to show you the same thing, but that's pretty much a cheat code letting us know that the market must revisit this area. So yeah, that's why. Different brokers show different things, but I'm glad this is showing up for us to take advantage. All right. The thing about gaps is gaps always fill. All right. Look how the market opened up here. Market opened up right here. And then they came back, boom, went about this direction, and they filled it up right in here. Okay. So yeah, even if price retraces, they might retrace. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Retrace like that. Hopefully they don't retrace so far down that we're just giving the market pips back. So proceed with caution. Let me I I grew up on the colors, so that's why sometimes I gotta just check in and see how it looks on this side. Oh, look, on TradingView, there's a gap as well. Okay, so I got no worries. All right. If you guys want, you can put your stop loss like below this initial sweep. Because as I said, they don't typically go back down this low. So yeah. And if price does continue to push in the next couple hours, we got another like at least 1,000 pips to go. So I'm definitely in it for the long run. I don't know about you, but yeah, I'm comfortable just letting it fluctuate and make its way back up. All right. So as I was saying, This is a high quality trade setup, and it shows up a lot. Can you guys see it? Here's one. Here's two. I'm just, there's a whole lot. You're right. Here's three. I'm just gonna start. It don't matter. Here's four, right? This one was a little hard, but they do be pushing. Here's this one. And once price does that, woo-wee. Oh boy. Yeah. You should know this, Raj. I'm gonna just leave it at that. All right. So there it is. So price always does this one last push before they drop. And you got to learn to be patient. These kind of setups teach you to be patient and not settle for just anything, because it will test you. I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh yeah, you know, this is easy to spot. Sometimes I've gotten okie doked myself. I'm like, yeah, you got me. But guess what? If I'm seeing this on like a higher time frame, like the M30, and I'm seeing after I got my stop loss hit, that price is having trouble creating a higher high, and then I see the candle switching. I'm like, oh, that's what happened. Okay, let me get in my entry, stop loss above, made my losses back. That's why ultimately we are winners and losses don't define us. This is a game of wins and losses. So you just got to choose the right trade setups that you believe and have studied for it to be high quality and has the same behavior. And at least you can lean in on this setup whenever you see it. Don't believe me? I'll show you oil. I'll show you how US oil did it. US oil. Right. See you. Bye-bye. Here it is again. Here it is again at the bottom. So this is why I don't trade consolidation. I'd rather see where the demand is or where the supply is, so I can wait for impatient traders to do exactly what I used to do back in the day. I don't do that no more. I wait and see the crime, and then I get in, put my stop loss, carefree, waiting to see magic happening. All right. So that is the liquidity pockets. I wanted to take my time and break this down for you guys. And yeah, so does everybody understand it? That is right, Q. That is right. Just making it real simple. That's right, Q. Okay. If you understand what I explained, please drop a 7 on the chat. Show me some love, man. I don't understand it, just a bit of trouble spotting it. It's okay. It'll take some time. That also tells me it's homework for you to go on your trading view or to go on your Airo and start spotting it. I'll give you a big hint. Airo already draws these supply and demand zones, so all you have to do is go to a chart, take your time, and spot them, okay? And since some of you guys were asking, I will drop this link to the chat so you guys could follow up and see some of these examples. That's my gift to you, all right? There you go. And then you can come back and be like, Hans, I get it. All right. So who was this? Uh, who was it? So many sevens. Harry, I will be following up with you to see if you understand it. Okay. Now let's go ahead and check back on our trade. We are up 147 pips, and it seems like the momentum is still bullish. Wonderful. Oh, spoke too soon. 200 and let's just say we're in good standing. So someone's asking for TP. Good question. I would like TP to be at least up here, and that would be at about 15 to 90. Yeah, let's just say 15 to 90. All right. So that'll give us enough pips to feed a family. To do it right. All right. So next assignment. Let's see who's subscribing. Who's subscribing? Oh, let me not read that. Hypocrite, I guess. Damn. Now I know how it feels. But anywho, what's up, Nate? Man, I didn't think you were the GOAT is here, guys. Let's show some love to brother Nate. Drop whatever number, because if you feel like Nate has helped change your life in this trading space, drop whatever number. Show some gratitude, damn it. Brother Nate the Great, it's a pleasure to have you on here, man. Greatness meets greatness. So there's no trickle of sweat on my end, and just nothing but respect and love, my brother. Yes, sir. Nate is a pioneer, a humble man, and somebody that I really respect for his humility and his insatiable thirst to continue learning and keeping this community as strong as it is. I know some of us come from many other academies, and they definitely were not teaching like Nate. They were not teaching like Hans. They always tried to keep some things to themselves or did not look to really help see the community grow with this knowledge, right? So, and my people, and the Bible says, my people suffer from, what's the verse again? No, I'm just kidding. My people perish from lack of knowledge. So what we do is we try our best to make sure that we are giving you guys the best information. At least we know we sleep better at night knowing that our community is getting the right information day in and day out. All right. I see some people know their Bibles. Okay. Good, 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 good. All right. So I actually had GJ on my radar. Let's see how that's going. I probably am late. Keep bothering him, huh? You ever wonder how many messages Nate gets? It's part of the job, part of the job. Oh, would you look at that? Right there. I missed that one today. Right there. So GJ is on a downtrend. A lot of structures were broken. In fact, I'm waiting to see price break this demand, to be honest. I want to see them go like way below here. There's, oh, wow. 2 arrows popped up. Dang. You're welcome, Alfendi. No problem, no problem. Always looking to teach and share the knowledge. All right, so let's see. Let's see if this would be a good time to get in this. I don't think so. What time is it? 2:58. So the way I'm saying this is, hold on, let me check this, guys. Let me check this. I don't want to be too bougie and miss out on some blessings. I'd be missing out on a lot of trades, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it's because I want to get in the right trades. The right trades. It's about 18 pips. Is this the, okay, that's the Asia highs right here. Like Nate be saying. Well, here's another thing I like too. If price starts to break structure and go to the bottom, I used to be like, oh, I missed it. Oh my God. Oh, I hate myself. But then I realized one thing about this market is going to retrace. So how about I just wait and see them give us the right play and then just wait for the retracement and then we can get in, right? All of these are psychological cues. Psychological cues. Let's check back with DAX. What's going on here? All right. Let's do a quick update on NZD USD. I know last night we were trading it, and then all of a sudden, price did the same thing that we were talking about. Made it to this area, and sure enough, now this one I didn't peep just yet, right? But oh, see, on the 4 hour, it looked a lot more clear. So I definitely have something to say about that. You gotta toggle through your time frames, and you gotta trust in your higher time frames first because they will not steer you wrong. They are more solid, they are more persistent. So if you ever see a setup like that, that pocket of liquidity and price false buys, breaks, fails to break, man, take that sell and I trust and believe. Since this is a higher time frame, you're gonna get 2 times the reward at least. So if you're used to just catching 15 pips, 20 pips, all scared and shaking, well, now I just gave you some sauce to be the boss. Take your trades and be like, all right, let me just go work out. I'll check on this in an hour or 3. This is where I want y'all to be at. I want y'all to be confident when you're talking about being a chart analyst, a trader. I don't want you, well, yeah, I dabble. No. Yeah, I'm a trader. Yeah. Yeah, I make withdrawals often. Yeah. And you need to sound real cool and nonchalant about it too. So people be like, oh, dang. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So someone says GJH1 sell out. Good looking out. I guess we can take that sell, right? Might be a low pullback, but we trust Airo. Hold on. Here's something I need to make sure. If price is about what? No way. Ah, it's pulling. Okay. You're gonna have to wait for a little pullback, guys. This is a solid break of structure. So if it pulls back, we'll be able to get in at a better entry. Because if we miss it, we miss it. Don't want to sound too nonchalant, but I'd rather get a better entry if price pulls back. But at least now we know the continuation is happening. So we're going to stop talking too much. We're going to pay attention to how price is behaving. And it is about 3 in the morning, which makes sense. Can we get an extra participant? I don't like that number. Somebody go wake up their cousin. We're having a session here, and yeah, we need to have an extra participant. That is all. Anyways, so yeah, we got, we got, sorry guys, we got, when you're up at 3 a.m., you got to keep things fun. So 25 pips above this zone is pretty good for me. So we're just going to wait and see what's going on. In the meantime, okay, I was about to start calling Nate. Bro, can you go tell your favorite pair to start acting right? But I guess he made a silent prayer. It seems like we're good now. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, we definitely good. Yeah, we real good. We good in that word right now. Somebody left. Wow. I didn't expect somebody to sacrifice themselves. That's not what I was at. Oh God. Oh God. What I was expecting. All right. So who's in some profits? Let me go ahead and check the chat real quick. Maybe somebody went and called their about to go wake up their significant other. All right. So hello, I've been away for some time. You see what your energy has been doing, guys? Hello, I've been away for some time. Is there any news for Airo? No, we're having a live session. Come aboard. Come learn. Some people have been away for some time, but they see the profits. They're gonna come back. They're coming back. Dang it, DAX. Act right. Anyways, it's gonna keep acting right. Just uh, just a little shy. So we back at that same number, huh? We can't just get one more person, huh? Okay. So this is what y'all want. So someone asked me if TP is at 15,382. 382? I see what you're saying, but on a safer note, I just go for the 304s, right into this area where the gap is. I'm comfortable with that. If you have two entries, maybe you want to let the other one play out. And yeah, you might be right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking it, but sometimes I like to. Finally, we got 70 participants. Thank you, whoever that is. Thank you. You deserve some pips. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, US. Well, no, not US30, but DAX. There we go. Thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. The one that spoke to your pair and she's acting right. I like that. Nice. Raj, you said something about GN? GBP and ZB. Where? Yeah, I haven't looked at that pair in 2 weeks. I officially broke up with GM. But right, somebody got eyes on GJ. I appreciate that. See, that's why I don't be taking any type of trades. Yeah, out here making people look silly and stuff, you know? It would have been grits. As soon as you take that sell, like, you got him. We got him. That's why I don't just take any type of trades. See? Yep. There's nothing like feeling like you've grown and you've become better at trading and staying away from the bait in this market, man. You know how weird I would have felt if this thing we took that sell and just bought. Not to say like, the drawdown's not that bad, but I just hate these, man. I just hate feeling like a clown when I get in trades. Equal lows on GJ2 on a 5 minute. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely taking out. But since the trend is bearish, we'll just see. I'm still not confident in taking the sell just yet. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys. Um, let's watch DAX closely because it's right around that time the price is gonna retrace. So I would definitely say close some partials. Definitely want to close some partials and let the rest run. Let the rest run. I know not everybody has. One thing I don't do is trade wedges. So, uh, Lamel, yeah, you probably have to send that to the chat real quick so we can check that out. See what that looks like. What this? Oh, you might be talking about GJ, aren't you? What spare are you talking about, bro?
I think it was GJ.
I bet, yeah.
I'm not on the computer. I'm just looking at your screen.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Like this and that, like that, like that. Check US30 live. US30 is making. Other pairs are kind of slowing down a little bit. Oh, someone says check Euro JPY. Yeah, we're still bearish, guys. The thing is, though, I'm afraid that, like, I'm not afraid, but I feel like there's some liquidity that it could be going for. And it might be like, oh, it might be heading up here like that and then fall. So I'm gonna wait till like a good 335, 340, and we're just gonna keep banking in on on DAX here. This one seems a lot safer. We're gonna just keep checking in. All right. So I'm gonna post it on my timeline. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Q. I just realized which Q I was talking to. Go. Brother Cowan, what's up, my man? Still have yet to make that trip down in Maryland, but I will visit. When I stop by to see the family, I'm gonna hit you up. Can you guys tell me what I'm seeing on gold right now? What had happened earlier today? Let me see. Let me check the chat. In the middle of EJ, I will check back with EJ in a second. Yeah, you can't do that. Yes, sir. That's the lesson for today. I think you guys get the point. I'm not going to keep repeating it over and over and over. I don't like to bore people. All right. So that's what happened with gold. So for those of you who are scared of gold, maybe it's because you were just trading for the money and not waiting for a good setup. I know I just ruffled some feathers, but the truth is the truth. That was a whoa, 420 pips. See, on a higher time frame, when price does fail to create a higher high and sweep liquidity on a major order block like this, this is what you get for gold, right? This is what you get for gold. We are up 600. Well, I am up 635. I hope you're up somewhere around that. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome, brother Daniel. You're welcome. All right. Oh, 590. Let's go, Airo T. Arrington. Gotta say the whole name. Gotta put some respect on that name. All right. Gosh, y'all catching crazy pips out here, man. Good Lord. Congratulations. I know I sound real calm right now. It's because I can't be making too much noise. I don't want to sleep in the garage. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that yet. The garage is kind of cold. It's 20 something degrees in PA right now. So I'm just going to keep it at this level. All right, guys. So, oh, first live with me. Well, I'm humbled. Hope you come back. All right, so yeah, Euro JPY, whoever asked for that, yeah, you were right. You were definitely right, and that would have been a beautiful entry. But it's all good, you know. Some entries are good to spot for next time. Euro JPY is also on a bearish tip, but they must retrace before they continue to the downside. And the targeted area is definitely back down here to where they're probably going to be taking out the liquidity from here. Okay. So I'm going to pull a Jackie here. And dang, I'm going to have to use the Fibonacci expansion. So one, oh Jesus, I hate this one on. Oh Lord, I hate using MT4s Fibonacci. Oh my God. Ah. Oh goodness. Oh, I know y'all laughing, looking at me struggle right here. Ah, damn it. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Let me use my regular Fibonacci, man. This thing was, what an embarrassment that was. All right, so let's go ahead and start from the top to the bottom. All right, 38.2 retracement right here. Cool. I get pull the fib from this. high to that low right here, actually. Okay, so if I get a retracement around here at the 61.8, or the price does buy a little higher, then yeah, we'll definitely take a sell. See, the thing about trading sometimes, man, it's like you having inner battles. You want to take a good trade, you want to take the trade now, but you don't want to get burnt. And this is why Airo is so powerful because it helps. It helps to cancel out some of the noise. Price is still bearish. Uh, and let me go to higher time frames to make sure. Someone says GR in the middle of Asia and in overbought M1 and M5. Well, sounds like you might want to start closing your trades. I like 700 pips to be honest. What's going on here? Let's go ahead and close our trades. Oh well, partials at least. I'm not closing my trade. This is just a continuation. My entry too sexy too. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, we ain't backing out yet. Nah. Yeah, you guys can close for sure. That's my thing sometimes, you know. I'm so adamant in seeing the trade play out. And you know, any trader could relate to this. Next thing you know, like you know. But I'll wait till I see 700 again and I'll close some more partials. It's 320. We'll see what happens. These are bullish vibes. Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Report back to the group. Yeah, I know. Too bullish, Lamel. You know the vibes. You know what I mean, man. There's a lot of things letting me know price is still bullish. So I'm just gonna. But I'm not saying you're not wrong. Who had said that? Goran. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not saying you're not wrong. There's definitely a retracement that's coming. You know, I will say it's probably like a retracement coming, but the way this is, nah, it got ways to go. It got ways to go. I totally forgot about US30. I'm up like 2,500 pips, guys. Did y'all get in US30 too or no? Oh, look at that entry. Oh, God, good God, Lord, look at that entry. Oh, I'm. Oh, look at that entry, boy. All right, EU liquidity pocket possible reversal? Question mark. Let's say let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Yeah. If I'm gonna take if I'm gonna take Euro USD, I'm gonna have to wait for the retracement and then I'll take the sell. I'm not gonna. I don't feel confident taking this buy. I don't. What made me trade that? Can somebody explain what made me take that US30 buy? That was way in the beginning. Can somebody explain it? Oh. Someone is asking about EU on a daily. This is the selling trend. Prices broke structure even more. And what else? Pocket liquidity. Nah, this ain't it. That's I see it on the 1 minute. Yeah, it's gonna buy to retrace, but this is a small retracement. I don't like it. I don't like it like that. I don't like it. So I'm reading some of these answers here, guys. Yeah, I'm not giving the right sauce away. See, that's what happens with communication, and when you say something and somebody else needs to say what that other person said. So price was selling. We know that price was selling all in New York, right? This was Asia's price action. So when price came here, we traced and it made a higher high. What comes after a higher high? A higher low, right? So when price went and created the higher low, they created that pocket of liquidity right there, took it out and reversed. And as it was reversing, I took that buy. And on top of that, Airo was showing me on the 1 hour and the 30 minute that this was a solid area to buy. So I took it. That's why I took the buy. I took the buy because Airo showed me the green support area or demand zone, right? I took it. All right. And I don't have a TP, it looks like. It's gonna be somewhere closer to where Asia's retracement was. Right there, something. 13 180s. 13 180s. All right. So in the case of GJ, yeah, I just yeah. What time is it? 3:25. Hmm. It's all good. I mean, shoot. If I can't see clearly, then that's a problem. I'm not gonna force it. It's gonna be a better setup anyway. And it's only 3:26. It's only 3:26. Definitely want to start. Yeah, you're up 200 pips on VR sell. Hmm, interesting. Nice. It is a retracement, nothing more. It could pull down for, but again, make sure you close your profits when you do see fit. Me, I'm interested in seeing this thing push a little higher, and that could cost my stop loss to get hit, but um, I'm fine with that. Can be a little stubborn sometimes, but it's just because I see the potential of this buy, and I know price just created a higher high, and there will be a higher low. So let me check on a lower time frame, see if there's anything arrows telling me that I'm not seeing in my own naked eyes. And one, no, I'm sticking to my bias. I'm good with that. 327. All right, let me start paying attention to price action a little closer. I want to make sure that I'm not just letting the market just fluctuate. We made it to a very halfway point right there. 1 second, guys. Goodness, phase one done. Okay, Ricari, I didn't think you were here. Sure. Dang, Ricari, I'm really proud of you. Wow, good job. Good job. Appreciate the love, guys. Do I sound like Nate yet, guys? Right. Okay. Dang, there's something I was gonna do. Appreciate the love. That's how we're gonna get some of our old customers and people who were really messing with the community a lot more stronger. They fell off, but when they see this, trust me, they're gonna come back. We want to make sure we keep our community strong. All right. All right. Got to be more careful. How was that? How was that, Nate? Got to be more careful. Mm, 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 mm. That's my guy. Yep. So, oh yeah, guys. So I remember now. Nas. Nas is looking real good. Hold on. Oh, we. All right. Yeah, Nas is also looking like a good buy. And I'm not getting in it. Or should I? Should we? Let's see. Good bag alert should be helpful right about now. Price is retracing. It is 331. Yep, 331. That'll do that too. That price is retracing at this point. That is a higher high. So we're creating a higher low, which is probably going to be pushing Nas 100 back up to like 14, 230. These ranges, these areas. Let's check the GJ. Somebody said I was crazy to think I'd do without Airo. Airo is a banger, guys. Why would you? It's like you know you do not have 2020 vision. Nathan said pretty good. Thank you, bro. Means a lot, man. I've been practicing. But it's like you need to go to the eye doctor. You know you need new glasses. You keep driving with bad glasses or just driving without glasses. Why would you do that? Like you risk getting into an accident. So Arrow is, you know, you know what Arrow is. Arrow is definitely those fresh new pairs of glasses that allow you to see better in the market. So, don't play yourself, guys. Don't play yourself. Arrow has been good to you. You be good to Arrow. Okay? You be good to Arrow and the community. Even if you fall off or you're not paying a subscription, we expect you guys to be active. This is why you have TradingView. You signed up to be a trader. In good times or bad times, you married to the game now. Before I was married to the game. I never quit on the game. So you guys, this is a journey. You can't just quit on the journey. You know why you started. It's been so long since you've been in this journey, so you can't just quit on yourself. Got to keep pushing. Keep pushing. The losses and everything. It's all part of the journey. So I've been waiting on this retracement. I'll give it a little bit more time. Euro JPY is counter trade buying. I guess, aha. So I guess GJ is too, huh? Look at that. Would you look at that? I'm glad you took profit, Garon. Good stuff, my man. Good stuff. Because they're still buying. But let's keep the focus on GJ, shall we? So here's my thing with GJ. If we don't take this sell yet after they sweep, we're going to wait and see how this retracement is like, because remember, we are still in a bearish trend. So typically what happens in bearish trends is price retraces and continues. So if price is setting itself up to do that, we're just going to let it do that. You don't always have to trade every setup. You got to wait for the ones that speak best for us. Is that understood? I think you guys understand me pretty well at this point. All right, and looks like DAX is back up running. It seems like we could get more of an upside push. So I know some of you guys are holding with me. Pretty brave. So let's see what happens before this webinar is done. Either way, we are still in profit. Some of you guys might be 300 pips in profit. Some of y'all might be 2,300 or something if you're trading US30 as well. So we are still profitable. In the meantime, I'm looking out for more setups. Nas 100 is creating a low, a higher low. Looks like it's ready to push, create a higher high. Either way, if you guys do take this one, stop loss would be, in my opinion, right below this area at like 13.984. Someone said I'm in a G. Wow, you all over, catching all kinds of pips both ways. Love to see it. Someone is back in the buy. Garon, you're on a roll today. You're on a roll today. Okay, so yep, arrow's still showing that this is a bullish move. So we're just gonna keep it as is. So if you guys want to take this Nas 100 buy, I don't see nothing why. I don't see any reason why you should. But of course, learn to wait for those retracements. because you get a better entry. I would much prefer price retrace like somewhere around here-ish. Maybe I'm asking for too much. I don't know, but that's what I would prefer. All right, so choice is yours. Choice is yours. Let's see. What else we got? Yep, so GJ did. Man, I'm so glad. Are you guys glad you didn't take the sell? I don't know. I'm feeling real grateful right now. Gratitude on 100. Wait for those entries. Yes, sir. Yeah. I'll be following up with GJ. Are you thugging it out? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Shell. So here's how I'm trying to see the play here. Later on into the London session, if price does buy higher at a more discounted area, then I will consider taking the sell right here. Conveniently, that'd be at the 71% retracement on an intraday scale. That's tough. I like that. I like that. That's going to be my anticipation. It might not be right, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't like this setup. It seems like they're buying and inducing buyers. I don't want to be a buyer. I want to catch them where it's most convenient. So we'll just continue seeing how things are playing out. Now, in the case of DAX, we are back up into the high 400s. Looks like this is the retracement that's going to take price a little higher. We are hoping for that. And by the way, when I think Goran saw the overbought or the oversold indications on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute, remember I said, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm not worried. I remember I said it's not like he wasn't right, but on the 1 minute, this is clearly still a counter trade buy. So the smaller time frames are a bit insignificant in that entry that I had, right? Doesn't mean you couldn't have taken a quick counter trade sell, you feel me? But you got to understand the structures of these time frames. The smaller time frames are not always as significant in shifting the market a whole entire move. Remember, I had clearly explained that the market makers, they have their lump sums of money to shift the market in a major way on higher time frames. We're talking 4 hour, daily, even weekly. And then on the 15 minute, they're shifting these order blocks within the smaller structure. And that's how they move price from supply and demand zones. Okay. Does that make sense, everyone? I really want to make sure when I'm talking, I'm not just talking, but I'm speaking through to you. It's very important to me. I don't care to talk. I'm here to educate. So I want to make sure you guys are the transference of information is well received. So if this is making sense to you, please let me know. Say yes, it's making sense. And good night to you, Mr. Airo. And Mike said GJ tapped at the bottom, zero gravity. Oh, yeah, that's Nate's signature move right there. Yeah, since I wasn't expecting a buy, so I guess I didn't see that one. Yeah, that would have been valid right there on the 1 minute order block. Or 5 minute. Yeah, it's a 5 minute. Pretty sure somebody got in this buy, but I didn't. But if you did, congratulations. You should be like, whoa, this thing went up 30 pips. Not bad, not bad at all. I like this retracement though, I do. That tells me when the sell is ready, we're definitely gonna take out all this. All this. All right, we got 15 minutes left. Let's check and see what things are looking like. Yeah, Euro JPY doing the same thing. Most of you guys are in profit with DAX, so I'm happy with that. Someone said DAX going up, so GJ's going up. Okay. And yeah, Airo's doing his thing, showing us the way as it always does. Okay, Nas. Yep, I see that buy. I hope they continue. Questions, concerns?
I have a question, Hans, but I do want to say it if that's cool.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, cool. So I know that you were talking about the gap on DAX being a pretty good confirmation that it's gonna go back up and kind of like cover that. But I wanted to see how solid that is, if I can really rely on that, because I know you put your TP a little bit lower. How solid is that confirmation?
So the thing about that is I've not seen a gap that doesn't fill. And the way price is moving, this is a higher low. On a very small time frame, we can see smaller structures of demand just aiming to push price higher. So I definitely do see the confirmation coming closer to what we had anticipated, right? So at the end of the day, once you make that theory that this is what's going to happen, and you see prices creating regular market flow, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, is getting closer and closer to fulfill what we are expecting. And this was yesterday's gap. Not even, this is Asian session gap. So since now New York market makers got to move the market to the upside to fill and create price action, right? Because there was nothing but selling and there's nothing here, literally nothingness. They must retrace back into this area to fill the gap, to fill the void. Okay, so that's why I'm still steady on this bias. On this bias. If I see like a weird retracement, yeah, I would have definitely gotten out myself. But they've been showing solid price action on a smaller time frame, right? Price was creating lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Then this was the breakup structure. And then just making minor structure all the way through. And this, boom, that's bouncing off the trampoline right there, my boy. You bounce off the trampoline, your bounce is gonna be mean. So look, we're heading higher and higher. Yeah, I've seen gaps happen a lot, and yeah, this was very convenient. So here we go now. And we are now 800 pips in profit. Reached over 6,000 pips tonight. Got to love it. Oh, it looks like we might have a single 1,000 pip on DAX if we hold, and it's now what, 348. Yeah, yeah. I bet you it's still gonna be somebody who's gonna be like, oh man, TP hit. I should have held. You better appreciate your gains before you go complain. Gratitude goes a long way, even when you're winning.
Hey, what's your bias on this play right now? On the I mean, my belief, I love these gaps because usually it's gonna hit that gap, probably hit a bearish order block and drop probably in the New York session. That's my bias on this play. It just makes sense.
You're thinking price is gonna continue buying, right? Is that Lomel?
Yeah, zoom out. I'm not even on my computer. I'm still in my bed. I did not get out.
Man, trading on your bed is real. It's real comfy. I've caught some crazy wins and crazy losses trading on my bed. So yeah, by a crazy order block, yeah, I think when price makes it back up here, I've been watching Q, and when I say Q, I'm talking about RQ in this community. He's been seeing the sell since last week. You know, dropping good content on social media. I see you, bro. But yeah, I do see the buy continuing. When we look at the other indices, we see the buy continuing. And yeah, what else? US30. US30 is just having a day. Oh, I get tired. I just might close a pip or two. I mean, I might close a trade or just close it all together. Like when I feel satisfied, I sometimes I just close the trade. Was there another gap that needed to be filled from 2 days ago on my screen? Where, let's see, I'm talking about this. All right, I'm feeling like closing my trade right now. So I'm gonna listen to my heart. I'm going to close partials. Whatever happens from here, I know I secured most of my profits. I'm gonna do the same thing on my live account. Just gonna let the rest run. Gonna put my stop loss in profit. So my stop loss since I got in that. You're welcome, Daniela. You're welcome, C. Will. You're welcome, Karina. Oh, okay. 15,200. I got in at what was this? DAX? What is this? Okay. So I'm gonna move my stop loss, just put it right there and risk free. All right. What time is it? 3:52. 3:52. All right, guys. Let's just let the time run out. 15,853. That was your entry. Oh, that's your anticipation. Shan, or is it Sean? Go ahead and unmute yourself. I don't mind. Your USD sell. Let me
It's
check.
Shan.
Okay, Shan. So what are you saying?
Looks like about 2 days ago, I believe it is.
Oh, you okay. What time frame? Someone says
Right
not.
here where you at.
Hold on, guys. Someone said is not selling. They're probably having their retracement right there. And if you're in Nas buy, you probably want to get out because you might see price sweep down here and then continue or something like that. Either way, let me get out of the smaller time frames. That's what tends to keep us from really seeing the bigger picture. I don't think it's selling, bro. You see how strong and healthy this 1 hour time frame is. If there's a selling going on, it's going to just be a retracement and then a continuation. We've got to get back into these zones of selling order blocks and stuff. All right. Look at this. Look at the strong, healthy push. Yeah, look at that. And my best Tony Baker voice. Yeah. This buyer is giving the sellers some skivvy reps. So let's just keep it as is. 900 pips on DAX, 3,035 on US30. Some good gains. Good gains. You guys need to stop looking at just the smaller time frames only. Stop it. Psych yourself out. Okay, back to, I'm sorry, Shan. Oh, we might have a quick celebration. Looking like we might hit our 1,000 pip after all. Let's see. As soon as you start hoping for the best, that's when the market's like, should I? And these whole numbers will take away all your gains. That's right, Q. The time frames always give you the bigger picture. Sure. All right, Nadine, good having you. Your energy was necessary and contributed to this call. I appreciate that. BTC USD. I'll take a look at it in a second. So 2 days ago, the gap, I don't see it, but you in an imbalance, maybe? We're talking about this imbalance right here.
No, it was
Shan?
on DAX.
Oh, really? Well, DAX just be leaving all kinds of gaps, huh? I mean, what's your broker?
Mine don't have one. Yours showed it. I think it was on the 30
It
minute
was
time.
it wasn't too far off, but that gap I
Yeah,
Oh,
just saw it was
yes.
filtering.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. It's gonna take a while for it to get back up here. It was
Oh,
true.
that one I did not see that one.
Long term wise, yeah, it's gets taken out. Yeah, it's got like this feel. But I hate when the gap looks like it kind of got filled, but not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't like that feeling. I don't. But in other news, we're up 1,000 pips. Oh, TP just got hit. See, we almost didn't even see it. In other news, TP got hit. All right. A good way to end the call. Show me some love. Come on, gang. You're probably too busy taking profits. TP hit. It's thirsty. I love it. That was a fun session. Another one for the books. Nice, fun, cool, chill. Thank you, Lord. That was a good session. The people learn. You have fun. That's all I wanted. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Much love. Peace and blessings. And I'll give it back to Nate. He will be leading the New York section tomorrow morning. Be grateful to yourself. Have a good night. Bye.